Hey, what is up? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use up your everyday beauty products that you're either sick of, they're cluttering up your bathroom, or you are trying to transition to a more minimalistic living with the thought of throwing away decent products, I don't know, maybe keeps you up at night. So I'm going to show you how you don't have to throw them away. Instead, there's so many different ways that you can use just standard products and use them up much faster than you normally would. So let's get to it and I'll show you what I'm working with. If you don't know me already, my name is Rose and this is my YouTube channel. Hello, welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. Thank you. As part of this channel, I like to share recipe ideas, largely plant-based, vegan, I don't know what the term you use, and a new addition is now this zero waste living and minimalistic lifestyle. Yes, darling, that's a term. So let's get into the video where I'll show you 10 different ways to use 4 everyday beauty product items that I know I struggle to finish. So hello, let's get to it. So I'm going to break today's video into the 4 items that I've chosen, items that I personally struggle to get through. They're always just sitting in my bathroom forever and ever, and you know what, I just get sick of them. So I'm going to break it down 4 different items. Now some are a bit more versatile than others, so you know what, maybe there's just 2 different ways to use one item and then another item has, you know, I don't know, a gazillion. Okay, that's life. So item number 1, let's go. Hair conditioner. Yes, this is actually probably the one thing that I just seem to collect. I just have 5 different hair conditioners going at any one time, and I don't know what it is, but I just struggle to shift it. Especially now, I am moving more towards the naked bar, so I've got my shampoo bar and my hair conditioning bar. I find it less heavy than the bottled one, but obviously I gotta get rid of this. You know, this is pretty much, I bought this. Now I'm not plugging, I'm not promoting any particular brand, but for some reason this smelled absolutely amazing, but it was just so heavy on my hair, so I'm really not keen. So for hair conditioner, I have actually got 3, wait, hold up. I've got 1, 2, 3, yes, 3 different ways to use hair conditioner. First way is, most people probably know this, and it's actually my favorite way to use up unwanted hair conditioner, is shaving. Yes, darling, legs, armpits, whatever you want to shave, this is your babe. I think that rhymed. Me personally, I actually prefer the finish I get with shaving with hair conditioner than I do with your shaving cream. I find my legs are so much smoother. I did shave today, this morning, so hello, darling. Yes, can you get that? My legs are so much smoother, and you know what, like I said, this smells like, oh my lord, I don't even know, but it smells amazing. So to just have my legs smell like that, I feel like I'm winning. So that is tip number 1 to use up your hair conditioner, darling. Another way to use hair conditioner is a DIY sea salt spray. You know, get that beach waves. I'm quite lucky, I actually have really thick hair, so I am pretty much living that beach hairstyle lifestyle. Basically what I do is I get around 180 grams of water. Yes, I measure my water. 180 grams of water. I get a teaspoon of sea salt, and preferably like the tiny ones instead of the flake. Tiny ones. What's it? I don't know. Sea salt, but not flaky. So a teaspoon of sea salt, and then a tablespoon of my hair conditioner. I mix it all in, I put it in a spray bottle, and you know what? Hey, it's actually kind of still sticking. I reckon if I had the hair gel, it would actually stick for longer, but darling, this smells amazing, and it does not feel heavy in my hair when I put it through that spritz. The third way that I used my hair conditioner was, I don't know, polishing this lovely necklace that I got for Christmas for my sister like 5 Christmases ago. I absolutely love this necklace, but it does get a bit dull. And I recently found out that hair conditioner is a really good polisher, not just for jewelry. You can use it on anything stainless steel. My boyfriend got excited when he read that even golf clubs, this can even polish your golf clubs, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. Hair conditioner, 3 different ways. Well, and 4. Technically, if you're hair conditioning your hair, let's add that in. 4 different ways to use one item. Hello, are we winning or what? Item number 2. This is honestly a living nightmare for me. Living nightmare, there's actually more serious stuff going on in the world. But you know what? It's a nightmare in my bathroom. Lip balms. Now I only have 2 right now, but honestly I probably have at least 5 more around the house. I just can't find them. See, that's another thing about lip balm. You want to use them up, but hello, goodbye, they disappear. So these were the 2 ones that I could find. But one of the biggest ways I use it, especially if you have a lip balm like this one, it's got like a bit of a sparkle in it, or a gloss. And I actually apply it to my cheekbones. I'm not a huge makeup person, but I do like a dewy kind of finish look. You know, gotta look fresh, gotta look young. So I just apply like a glossy lip balm, not lip gloss, but a lip balm to my cheekbones. Another way that I use lip balm is I am really prone to a sniffly nose. You know, a sniffly nose, okay? Don't be jumping to conclusions around this time. I always get like a red nose from blowing my nose, and what I found is that just like a lip balm, a healing lip balm preferably, nothing that is like kind of minty or flavored or whatever, and I just rub it around my nose, keeps it from getting dried out. Another way I use lip balm is around my cuticles, my nail cuticles, darling. Yes. And yeah, it just keeps them it just keeps them moisturized and just lovely, I guess. I don't know. I add it and, you know, my fingers stay really nice. Oh, do they? Guys, if you're still here watching this video, thank you so much, and make sure you stick around till the end, because I'm going to share 3 ways to shop smarter for any future beauty buys. So, you know, it might help you avoid any of these problems of buying stuff that you either don't use up or you get sick of and end up throwing away. So stick around and I'll share 3 ways to shop smarter. Shop smarter? Yes. Item number 3 is eyeshadow. I have never finished an eyeshadow palette. Again, I got this, you know what, I reckon it's actually out of date, but I got this 4 Christmases ago. Always Christmas, that's when I get my makeup, from my sister. And it's like the cutest little palette. Sephora, which apparently is a big deal. I didn't realize that at the time, but you can see I have not even really made a dent. Now, I don't have a lot of different ways to use eyeshadow, but I was reading up about it and I saw one way to use it is mix it with a clear nail polish. Now I can't really do that because I work in dentistry and I can't have painted nails just for like sanitary reasons. But one way that I use eyeshadow, now I still use it around my eyes, but there's just multiple ways you can do it. If you have an eyeshadow, I am talking too fast. If you have an eyeshadow palette with quite a light color, almost like a white, I actually find that if you put it in the corners of your eyes, it really helps open your eyes up, and I really like doing that, and it just uses up a color that I normally wouldn't be using just because it would wash me out if I put it on my eyelids. Another way I use this palette is as a highlighter. It has some really nice golden colors, which again I use on my cheekbones, and apparently I don't know much about highlighting, but sometimes I feel like I see people put it here, or is that something else? I don't know. I do use it in conjunction with the lip balm, so again it's all about that dewy look, which works for me and my skin type, because I know different makeup styles, different finishes for different people, I think. I don't know much about makeup, as you can tell. So yeah, so I haven't found a lot of uses for eyeshadow, so like I said, this would be a point where, you know what, give me your ideas, give me your tips. How do you get rid of an eyeshadow palette? How? One thing that I actually heard from someone is just practice loads of eyeshadow tutorials. and then that's how you'll use it up. So, you know, you're practicing, you're gonna learn something, and you're gonna get rid of something, you know, without throwing it away. We don't wanna throw it away. So item number 4, and again, these are all items that I just struggle to get through, and this is a huge one for me, similar to the eyeshadow, blush. I got this blush because we had a work due, and like I said, I am not a makeup person at all, and I was like, shoot, I got to brighten myself up. So I got this blush. Now actually I was like super reserved because I was like, that is way too bright, but the makeup lady personnel you know, said no, it's not as bright as you think. I popped it on, and actually I love this color, but I am just still struggling to shift it. And you know, now that I've learned that makeup has expiry dates on it, that's actually a huge thing for me. So I'm just trying to shift this within the year of the expiry. Now, ways that I can do this, I actually sometimes use this, so I mix it again with that lip balm. You know what, I feel like we need to add 2 more things to that lip balm because it just is so versatile. So again, with that lip balm, I like to just put some lip balm either on my hand or my wrist, take some of the blush, and then mix it in, and then I just have like a kind of pink lip balmy gloss type thing. It's really nice. Again, it just suits my skin tone, and then I guess it kind of complements the cheeks. I hope it does, and I hope it's not overkill. But yeah, so I can use it as a lip color. Now this other tip, now it's actually better if you have bronze, if you have a bronzer, but if you put it on your nose, it's meant to actually give you a more of like a sun-kissed, like youthful look. You know, it's not the end of the world using blush. I actually find that, you know what, it gives it that kind of rosy look, you know, when you get a bit cold. And I think it's cute when you get a bit of a red nose. Maybe some people don't like that. Well, probably most, but I don't know, I actually think it's such an adorable look having a bit of a pink nose. So I just add a tiny bit to my nose. And that's pretty much it. Those are my only 2 uses for blush. Hey guys, if you made it till the end, awesome work. I hope you learned something new. Now here are my 3 tips for shopping smart. First of all, before I start, I do want to just remind people, and you probably already know this, but the beauty industry is notorious for playing on our insecurities. What I mean by that is, you know, you go into the beauty store, you go into a chemist, they've got all these lovely bright posters, colors, pretty ladies, pretty men, pretty whatever, and they know what your insecurities are. They know what's going to make you pick up that product and make you think, oh man, I need this. So for me, I think that's the most important thing to equip yourself with when you go into those stores. Just know how the advertisement works. You know, it's not as transparent as you would think. So just keep that in mind. Now, tip number 1, this I do not just shopping for beauty products, but shopping for anything, any big purchase. What I do is I research. You use the internet, it's there. The information is endless. Maybe it's a bit too much, but in this situation, I think so. I think it's just right. Use those reviews. There's so many people out there leaving detailed reviews, you know, especially if you have sensitive skin. That's a really big thing, just to see how other people react to that particular product. So, you know what? You see that new product, yeah, the advert's gonna tell you, you know, 9 out of 10 people change their lives, but you know what? What about the reviews? Did it change their lives? A lot of the times you'll find out, nah. Tip number 2. Now this again is especially for people with skin sensitivity, or maybe people that do flare up a lot. Get samples. You know what? Don't be shy. Ask for that sample. Man, I go in there all the time and I don't even buy anything and I'll just get a sample. Get samples. Yes, maybe it might add to the problem of a cluttered bathroom, but you know what? A lot of times these tiny little bottles or tiny little pots, you can actually reuse it, especially, I was about to say air travel, but I don't know how likely that is in these days. But yeah, samples, I love samples. Gives you a chance to try it out. And you know what, you can make it last, so you can really see, you know, if you go well with the new product. Now tip number 3 It's not actually buying per se. It's more to do with once you do get your product, how to store it. I didn't realize this, but storing a lot of, especially your creams and your serums and anything with vitamin C, if you store that in direct sunlight, it can actually affect its effectiveness. Double effect, as in it can actually render it ineffective. It can melt some creams, and again just make them basically useless. So really be mindful of where you're storing your stuff. I know that myself, I actually arranged all my little creams just so neatly on the windowsill, and I was like, wow, that's so pretty, the sun's coming through, it's just glorious. And actually what was happening is that sun was probably damaging my very expensive creams, and yeah, making them useless. So it's not a shopping tip, it's just a tip to actually, if you do want to take care of those, at times very expensive items, make sure you're storing them right. Direct sunlight is always a no-no in my opinion. So there we go, 3 tips. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I hope you are able to clear that bathroom out without having to add to that landfill, because that's our #1 goal. I hope.